Hello, this is Aaron Shrinian of the United Nations Foundation at the Social Good Summit 2011, where we just concluded an exciting conversation with some pioneers who are helping to make history when it comes to talking about women and girls around the world. And I'm going to ask Geena Davis to start us off with what's happening right now, how people are changing, and how we can help change the conversation about women and girls.
Right. Well, fortunately, there's a tremendous focus on women in the world from many different angles, from the UN, and so many entities are working on it because we realize how important raising women up is to solving all of the world's problems. And so today we particularly talked about the ITVS project called Women and Girls Lead, which is going to show incredible documentaries for 3 years that show women around the world and what they're doing and how they're achieving things. And I think this will have a tremendous impact on how we see women.
I produced a series of film called Women, War, and Peace that are going to start on PBS on October the 11th, most places at 10 o'clock. And we've tried to change the nature of the conversation about war by making visible people who've never been visible in the conversation about war before. It totally changes the narrative, totally changes the paradigm to look at it through a woman's eyes.
One, I don't think a project like this has ever been attempted before. And certainly for public media to be able to take a series of films and to bring them together under one banner and to have 3 years of commitment to doing films that really shine a bright light on women and girls, I think gives us an opportunity to build relationships with organizations across the country, to really use these films as an opportunity to create dialogue and civic engagement. And to me, that's the biggest opportunity with this project. It's to bring really important stories forward and to give communities an opportunity to then take those not just as broadcast events, but as the catalyst for community engagement.
Right, so we're building some games as part of Half the Sky, the project that is around the best-selling book by Nick Kristof and Cheryl Woodan. And the vision of Nick and Cheryl was, we want to reach beyond the converted. And they know that they will have great impact through the writing in the New York Times or PBS, the show that is going to air next year. But they also wanted to reach people that might not go to PBS and might not go to the New York Times. And they might be found on Facebook or other gaming portals. So we're creating these games that are continuing the engagement and the awareness that's created by the TV and film into the internet and into the places where they can actually, in one click away, be involved in direct action.